If you're trying to copy an instance component in Framer, this tutorial will walk you through it step by step in a quick and easy way. This is one of those simple Framer actions that can save you a lot of time when you're building pages, duplicating reusable elements, or testing layouts inside your project. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to copy an instance component and paste it correctly so it stays linked to the original component. If this guide helps you, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more Framer tutorials just like this. Let's jump right in. First, open Framer in your browser or desktop app and load the project you want to work in. Make sure you're inside the correct file because the instance you copy will belong to that project. Once your project is open, take a moment to locate the component instance you want to duplicate. An instance is a copy of a component that's already been placed in your design, so you can reuse it while keeping it connected to the original component structure. Now click on the component instance to select it. When it's selected, you should see the usual selection outline or properties panel showing that you've chosen the correct element. This step is important because if you select the wrong layer, you may end up copying something else instead of the instance you want. So double check that the item you've selected is actually the instance component. Next, you have two different ways to copy it. The fastest way is to use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+C. And it also implies on Windows or Command+C on Mac. This copies the selected instance to your clipboard instantly. If you prefer using the mouse, you can also right-click on the instance and choose Copy from the menu. Both methods do the same thing, so just use whichever feels easier for you. After that, go to the area where you want to place the copied instance. You can paste it in the same page, another section of the layout, or even a different part of your project depending on what you're building. Once you're ready, use Ctrl+V on Windows or Command+V on Mac. If you're using the mouse, you can also right-click and choose Paste. Framer will place the copied version into your canvas. Here's the important part. The pasted item is still an instance of the same component. That means it remains linked to the original component, so if the main component changes, the instance can still update based on those changes. This is what makes Framer components so useful for creating consistent designs across your project. So when you copy and paste an instance, you are not creating a completely separate design object unless you detach or override it later. If you need to make a few copies, you can repeat the same process as many times as needed. Select the instance, copy it, and paste it wherever you want. This is especially helpful when building repeated sections like buttons, cards, navigation items, or any design element you want to keep consistent. It keeps your workflow fast and organized. If you ever want to edit just one copied instance without affecting the rest, remember that you can adjust its individual properties if Framer allows overrides for that component. That way, you can keep the shared design structure while still customizing text, images, spacing, or other instance-specific settings. This is one of the biggest advantages of using component instances in Framer. So to recap, open Framer, open your project, select the component instance, copy it with Ctrl+C or right-click and copy, then paste it with Ctrl+V file or right-click and paste. The copied version will still be an instance of the same component, which keeps your design flexible and easy to manage. If this tutorial helped you learn how to copy an instance component in Framer, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Framer guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.